Okay, and we are back here recording. We have the water use discontinued in the house. Looks like some of it was a little warm water, so it was making my lens fog up a little bit. Let's see, we'll just keep pulling back here. We're at about 70 feet, right about here. And all this is looking really good. Everything is running out the way it should. Looks like we have excellent grade in this line so far. Here's a little seam. Aspect change. Looks like the bottom of the pipe was shifting to the upper right. Now it looks like it's going back around to the left-hand side of the screen. And a little elbow here. Bottom of the pipe pretty identifiable there. Another little jog. And right here, this is a little area that I'm somewhat concerned about. There's not much of a backup here. You can see where, and this is literally right at the property line, this is where the city stubbed in when the contractor made his connection right here at about 60 feet. They attached the pipe right there, and you can see where it is protruding up into the line from the house. It's not a huge amount. My camera lens is about 1.5 inches in diameter. Right here it goes underwater. That's 55 feet 10 inches. Right here is where I stop. It looks like it's maybe 6 inches to a foot long right there. Probably should have had a fitting put on it a little further out and directed into it. Again, it's really a short one, but it does protrude up into the line, and it does hold a little bit there. We're continuing to pull back. Now this green material that we're in is 3134 PVC. Real common to see the house connect to the sewer with that, especially in the county. Right here we have a little distortion on the bottom. The area that we're working in, the ground is loaded with rocks, and this could be a rock that the pipe is sitting on. Right here at about, would that be about 4 or 5 o'clock on the screen. Nothing, not a real big one, but just a little indentation there. Continuing to pull back, we're at the 50-foot mark here. Here's another one you can see in the right-hand side. You can see a little bit of one at the very top there too. One right there at the bottom, going into a fitting. There's another little rock up against the line there at about 45 feet, 46 feet. You can see it there in the left-hand center of the screen. This right here is the clean out at the front of the house. It comes up just a little bit left of the front door at about almost 1 o'clock on the screen, upper right hand top of the screen. That's where it rises up. That's where you'd clean out any blockages in the sewer line if they were outside the house. Right here we shift from the PVC into ABS. So we're probably right about at the foundation wall at about 39 feet, 38 feet 11 inches. And now we're in ABS under the house. And this is all looking really good. Pulling through a fitting here. A couple little jogs. Continuing to pull back. This is probably a clean out under one of the bedroom floors right here. If we were to tear up carpeting, we'd probably find this one that's on the lower right-hand side of the screen. And continuing to come back. Good flow of methane gas from the city sewer or county sewer rushing back at us. That's what you're seeing in the screen. Again, excellent grade through the whole line. And right here is a transition Y right here on the right hand side of the screen. If we were to flush a toilet downstairs, this should be where the basement ties into the invert. And now we're pulling back to the clean out that we're working through. Or actually, excuse me, that little transition, that should be for the upper floors. My apologies. Continuing to pull back. Just past the 10-foot mark, and I can hear us starting to make a bend to come up through the clean out. Here's where the lower level ties into it. And here's the clean out that we're working through in the basement. Right behind me is the water heater, so you can kind of get an aspect. And here's the shut-off for the whole house, so it's all nice and centrally located. Again, this is Randy Schoeneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is May 25th, 2017, and that will conclude the video inspection of this main line. Thanks for choosing Bulldog Rooter.